Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to do a picture perfect makeup look. So this is makeup look I'm doing, especially specifically the base of it, like my foundation, concealer, and setting powder are perfect for taking pictures like flash photography or golden hour pictures or ring light pictures, like any kind of pictures. This base in particular is bomb, guys. So this is like my go-to makeup look, and I also did take some like flash pictures just so you can see that it really truly is good for any type of picture that you may have. That's all I wanted to mention, so we'll just jump right into this video. Oh, and don't forget to follow me on my social media, Snapchat, Instagram. Add me on those. Hey guys, so I just am taking my Tarte Amazonian clay palette. This is like my favorite palette ever because they blend out so easily and they have beautiful like shade selections in it. So I'm taking the shade Innocent as my transition shade. It's very light, but it still shows up. So I'm adding that to my crease, and then I'm taking the Morphe and Kathleen Lights palette and that shade that you see right there, and I'm adding that right over Innocent just to deepen it up a bit, but still having like a seamless transition between the two, and I just love these two shades together. After that, I went back to my Amazonian clay palette and I took the shade Edgy and Punk. It's the dark brown and black, and I just added that to my outer V to define it a little more. And then right over that and on my lid, I'm adding the shades Mod and Drama, which is like a dark pink and a plum shade. I didn't really know what I was going for. I just knew I wanted to deepen up the outer V and then have like a pinky-ish color on my lid and crease. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just deepening up the V just to define my eyes a bit more. And then I just took a blending brush to blend it all out. This eye look was really all over the place, but it looked really nice put together, guys. What I always do after or before I add falsies on is to curl my lashes and add some mascara, just so my natural lashes blend in better with the falsies and they don't like stick out. So that's what I'm doing here, just taking like my Forever 21 eyelash curler and then using this mascara. Honestly, it was not good, this mascara, because there was barely any product in the tube, which sucked. But anyways, moving on. The lashes I'm going to be using today are the Ardell Double Up 206 lashes. Shout out to Nazanin Kavari for putting me on, because I've been wearing them for like a year now. Literally, those are my go-to lashes for glam every day. I just love them so much. So that's what I'm doing here. Moving forward to the face, I'm going to take my Too Faced Hangover Primer, and I chose this one because I'm adding a matte foundation, so it kind of like balances out the two. It doesn't make it too matte with this primer underneath. And my infamous foundation that I love so much is the L'Oreal Infallible foundation in the shade 207. The reason this foundation makes for a great like foundation to use for photography is because it has no SPF in it, and it's very, very long lasting, and it does match like my undertones pretty well. So I just always love this foundation and how it looks in pictures, and it's also very affordable. It's like $10 at Target, so it can't get any better than this. Next for concealer, I actually switched up my concealer. I mean, it's still LA Girl, but instead of using like a beige or like ivory and stuff, I just used this yellow corrector that they had. The reason I did this is because most of the time when I used, no matter what company it was, like any like light ivory or beige, whatever, it gave me kind of like a white undercast, and I hate that. Whereas using like a yellow concealer, it gives me that highlighted effect that I like, that brightness, but without washing me out. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but I love using this. This is what I've been using all the time now. So it's the yellow corrector from LA Girl. After that, I decided to do cream contouring for pictures just because it shows up a little better, I feel like, than just powder contour and bronzer. It shows a little bit more intense in the pictures, which is what I love. I definitely do not do this on an everyday basis, but for pictures, it definitely gives me that really defined cheekbone that I love, so that's why I do that. Oh, and this is the LA Girl, like I think it's in the shade Toast. The next product I'm using is the Makeup Revolution Banana Translucent Powder. I'm using that to bake. And let me just tell you guys that this powder really changed my whole photography game, especially with Flash. Before I used to have Flashback with the Airspun powder, and I hated it because I looked ashy and white. But this one highlights so gorgeous. So that's what I'm baking with, and then I took that same exact banana powder and I put it on this powder brush and set the rest of my face with it. It's literally like the only powder I can trust to not give me any flashback for pictures and make my skin look so airbrushed. That is literally me every single time Offset's verse comes on in that song, and just me doing my makeup in general. But yeah, anyways, I'm taking my butter bronzer to bronze up my skin, and then I'm taking my Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette to contour my cheekbones a little bit more. After that, I'm taking my Milani Luminoso blush. Moving on to my favorite part, the highlighting. I'm taking this Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighting palette and using those two shades I just used. This is the most intense highlighting palette and it's my favorite, guys. And right over that, I decided I wanted to be a little extra, so I used my Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife highlighter. But you'll see I dab my brush in just a tiny bit instead of picking up a lot, because we want the gold speckles. We don't want a gold streak on our cheeks. I just really love the gold speckles in pictures, so that's why I added that just a tiny bit. And right over that, to set my face, I'm using the Wet n Wild setting spray. And then I do my lower lashes, I do some mascara, and I use the shade Innocent under my lash line as well. Now for lips, I took my NYX lip liner in the shade London to outline my lips, and then I took the shade, or the liquid lipstick by NYX, it's called Corset, and it's part of the lingerie line, and I completely fucked up and I got it on my freaking face. So I had to clean that up, but it turned out okay. I just cleaned it up and I fixed it, guys. So that was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Super easy, super quick, effective, and guaranteed to give you pictures, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will definitely catch you guys next time. As I said so in the beginning of this video, please leave me recommendations down below as to what you want to see next. But yeah, that's it.